Ever since I was little, my dad would play records and he played guitar. And so I grew up watching both him and my older brother play. And I couldn't help but be attracted to the emotional nature of music. I think music always was a way for me to be able to express my own feelings. My name is Diego Chi de Chinchilla, and I'm a musician. I spent a lot of my life feeling like I was living a couple different lives, and that led to a significant amount of unhappiness in my life. And for me, the goal was to find the focus point where I was consistent, the same version of myself to all the people that I was surrounded by. And that meant being able to be creative, being able to be free to sing or dance or play music or listen to music or explore creative outlets for myself. And I found that I could not be happy without that. I actually started the band with my brother and I quit for a couple of years because at the time I was young and I wasn't sure that the creative lifestyle was what I really wanted to do for the rest of my life. It didn't take me a long time once I had a regular job, a 9-to-5, to realize that that lifestyle was not really what I was looking for. Not only would it always be there, I could always come back to it, but it lacked the energy and the visceral excitement of being able to create something every day. And I found that I could not be happy without that. We all have a lot of riffing that happens while we're on tour and we're in a van all together. And somewhere along the way, we started to say, you know what, we are all immigrants. So we took this American flag and we painted that onto an American flag. We just started sharing that everywhere we went. We would lift it up and most people would cheer or they would talk about how they felt it resonated with them in some way because either they have some immigrant ancestral past, which it turns out all human beings have an immigrant ancestor at some point, no matter where you come from or where you've been. Migration is just a part of the human experience. So we leaned in, and now I think we have thought of music, or the music that we make, not as necessarily as protest music. There's a great word in Spanish that says música de propuesta. Propuesta is like to propose an idea. You can easily toe the line between protest and propaganda. And we'd rather just speak about proposing ideas or proposing a conversation, proposing a different perspective that hopefully brings about a change. For the last 6 years, our band has done a week-long music camp in Kansas City. And that basically was birthed out of seeing a neighborhood that was mostly an immigrant neighborhood and seeing that there were no opportunities for music. I actually had a student who came up to us and one time we told him that he could put on a career paper and turn it into his teacher that he'd like to be a music producer because what he described as like his dream job would be that. And he straight up did not believe that that was an actual job that a person can have. And that's when we realized like that they have no understanding of what that world could be for them. And these are young people who are talented and brilliant in their own right. And so we started to just figure out a way to offer them some kind of introduction to music. Now we've been doing that for 6 years and have actually launched our own nonprofit called Artist Mentorship. Our band has always believed that music is one piece of the equation, but that there has to be an action also. That music alone is not enough. Music provides empathy, which is like a critical component in solidarity and unity in that, but that music by itself can't do it. You need music plus an action. And so we've always stood by that and wanted to live that.